What's going on, everybody? I'm Kevin from Cigar. It is another Mechanics Tech Tip Sunday. And no, I'm not driving to work. I'm driving home because it's Saturday night. I think tomorrow's going to be really busy, so I don't think I have a chance to get filming a video tomorrow morning. I'm going to film it tonight, and hopefully I can get it uploaded sometime tomorrow. And I really wanted to film it tonight because this is the third time this week that a customer from Walmart, we have a Walmart and Walmart Tire Lube Express, maybe half a mile from our shop. And third time this week, customer comes in and needs us to check the balance on the tires because they had them at Walmart, put new tires on, and getting a vibration. They take it back. They check them, say, no, tires are fine. See the machine, it reads 0. They're perfectly balanced. And so they bring them down to us, and then I always get those tickets. You know, I'm kind of like the driveline vibration specialist kind of guy. So I'm like, well, it's first thing first. Let's get the tires off, put them on the machine. Well, first thing first, road test the vehicle, verify the concern of the customer, the boss. Put it up in the air, check for any loose suspension components, check for leaky or worn shocks or struts. Things that, technicians or Walmart employees aren't trained to inspect. So that's what I did we'll just go over this Lincoln I was working on today. Because they're all pretty much the same. Check it out. Everything looks good. I can feel the concern. The customer did say that, Walmart did say that one of his tires was slightly out of round, or one of the rims was slightly out of round, but they were able to balance the tire. Shit, sorry. So first thing, get all the lug nuts off, and I'm having to beat the tires off, and I'm like, I know there's a bunch of corrosion on there. So get all the tires down. Tons of corrosion buildup on the back of the hub and then on the rotor. So I bring the customer out. I'm like, here's our first concern. We got to clean all this off, because if the rim can't sit flat against the tire balancer, you can't get them balanced. I go, it could be something as simple as that. So get my little drill with my I don't know. It's got like all the little like spine things on it. What am I trying to think of? The wire wheel brush. I don't know why I couldn't think about that. So wire wheel brush, get all the back of the rims clean and corrosion free. And then I get my other tool out that fits over the lug nuts so I can get the hub face of the rotor all nice and clean. So everything's nice, everything made up. You can get a proper torque. Put the first tire on the balancer. It's the one that the customer, they said was slightly out of round. It was slightly out of round. It can be fixed. So we've got a really good wheel guy here next town over, Sarasota, that can fix. He has all like factory equipment, man. Just to watch this guy repair a rim is just fantastic. So told the customer, you're definitely gonna have to get that rim repaired. But the tire road force balanced off the charts. That's when the big drum comes down, puts pressure on the tire. We get like a little laser beam that shoots out, measures everything, measures the rim. It does the whole thing, and then it tells me what's going on inside the tire. And then I get a scale of acceptance, like a P metric tire supposed to, I don't know, like 12 to 20, on the pounds, the variance. And this one like 58, just off the charts. Next one, like same thing, 58, 60, off the charts. Third one, it was high, like 28, but it did give me the message that road force balancing can bring the tire and rim assembly within specifications. So what it does, it has me mark the rim, has me mark the tire, and then I break them down, and then I spin each one and I match my two lines up, the line on the rim, the line on the tire, put it back on the machine, and it road forced just fine. Single digits, like 9. I'm like, all right, we're golden on this one. Sometimes that's all it needs. The tire and rim just need to be brought within specification. They need to be rotated. And then the next tire off the chart. So I told him, I said, you definitely gotta get that rim repaired. So it's running true, but that doesn't have any effect. That could have a little effect on the road force variance, but not much. It was off the chart. I guess like if it was like 1 or 2 points off, I'd be like, let's fix that rim first. But I'm like, that tire's garbage. So you need 3 tires. You need to have a rim repair. And I said, you can take it back to Walmart, have them warranty out those tires, and then take it in, get the rim done, or get the rim done first. Doesn't make any difference. He's like, oh man, he goes, I chose Walmart because I do a lot of traveling, and I got the road hazard because they offer road hazard protection, and if I'm traveling, I can get the tire repaired. And I go, I'm gonna be honest with you, I said we might not be able to beat their pricing, because we actually sell quality Bridgestone tires. But I can guarantee we have just as many, if not more, stores than Walmart has Tire Lube Expresses. We're open earlier. You stay open later. We're open 7 days a week. And we have quality technicians that work all the time. We don't just have our good guys working during the week and give everybody off on Saturdays and Sundays. It's Saturday. Guess who's working? This guy, the lead A tech of the shop. So, Mike, what's it going to be worth to you, to get your business in the future? Or it's not exactly, I'm trying to think exactly how I worded it, but it was something to that effect. Because I told him, I said, you're at Walmart, they mounted your tires, you had to go back because you weren't happy with the balance. And then you had to come here, and with tax, it was like $70, to have them road force balance. Seems like a lot. That machine's really expensive, and so is this guy. And then now you've got to go back to Walmart. You got to have another set of tires put on, at least 3 tires. And hopefully everything's fine after that. And I go, where was the savings? None. No savings at all. But that's when I told him, I said, come back to us next time. Let us put some tires on for you, some good quality tires. We can sell you road hazard. And if you're traveling, there you go. Any Tires Plus, Firestone Complete Auto Care, Hidden Tires Plus, Wheelworks if you're going way out west. And yeah, let us get you taken care of. Like I said, we're never going to beat Walmart's prices, and that's not what we set out to do. We set out to give you the most quality product at the most affordable prices. Affordable can mean a lot to a lot of different people. And we hire quality technicians. I managed a Walmart Tire Lube Express. I was a service manager for a couple of years. I visited other Walmart Tire Lube Expresses while I was there. We had competitions within stores, and then other stores needed help because I was like the only one that was like classically trained as a mechanic. This is going back 20 years, and I saw the people that worked at Walmart. I'm not going to say anything about this Walmart, not going to say anything about all Walmart, but at the Walmart that I worked at, if you couldn't cut it as a cart pusher, if you couldn't cut it in the bakery, if you couldn't cut it in the deli, if you couldn't cut stocking shelves, you could try out and just mount tires and change oil. That's just that line of progression, I guess. So yeah, you're getting people that, whatever. I don't want to talk negative. That's not what this is going to be, but, yes, we don't claim to be the cheapest around, but, it's Bridgestone or it's nothing. And we do sell less expensive, unbranded tires. We prefer that you ride in Bridgestone or Firestone, but, if your budget can't afford that, we do sell tires at a comparable price point of Walmart. So you can come in and ask us for that. Like I said, I prefer seeing a set of Bridgestones. So, but yeah, that's what we're the tech tip was this week. That deal, that savings, that coupon. Is it always worth it? It's only you can decide that. Only you can decide how much your time is worth. Just like this gentleman has to now equate how much money he's really spent on those tires. So, all right, cats and kittens, hope you learned something. Make sure they're cleaning your rims, the back of your rims, when you go in to have your tires rotated. See if you can see them. I don't know. If you're doing it yourself, clean your rims. Gary Brooks, I know you're watching this. I know your rims are, your hubs are shiny clean. So, all right, cats and kittens, until next week, peace.